as well. As you see Rod Neely, and he probably already has his sights set on what should be a knockout Sunday. Imagine 2 Game 5s, 2 winner-take-all situations. Alaska versus Ginebra, and this one, B-Meg Derby Ace versus Rain or Shine.
That's just, get there early. You want to get a ticket, get there early. But that's just playoff atmosphere, great basketball, Game 5s. You know, whenever I go into those, when I'm a fan watching games or watching series,
yes.
I don't have an NBA team favorite anymore. Obviously,
Okay.
obviously I do have a favorite PBA team. But in other places where I'm not involved, I always wanted to go down to the very end. And then I hope for like a triple overtime. I love that. Just like the most excitement possible.
And that is all going to go down at the Araneta Coliseum this Sunday. It is going to be the place to be. As we approach now the final 2-minute mark of this ball game, and the B-Meg Derby Ace Llamados have owned this ball game. They have led all throughout. Traveling against B-Meg Derby Ace. Jerby Cruz comes back in for Rain or Shine.
Couple of, if I'm correct. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, let's take a look at this power move brought to you by Derby Ace Premium Formula. Dito ka na sa Llamados. This is Tony Washam.
It's a nice ball fake, floater, and then he gave JR Reyes a high five after the challenge shot.
Well, that's how you get it over, JR Reyes. And this one will stay with Rain or Shine.
10 seconds to shoot.
The point guard matchup here. We got, if I'm correct, a couple of alumni of UE. Is that right? Marcia and Paul Arcadi, from different generations, if you will. That'd be a good 5-year separation about there, 5 or 6 years.
But both great talents.
No players, please proceed to the shaded area in front.
Got a flagrant foul on.
Oh, and once again, both squads have to be separated by the officials. We could be seeing another flagrant coming up. And it should be worth reviewing. At least from our angle, it didn't seem like anything noteworthy happened, but for me, I missed something that...
Well, I thought he was getting pressured in the backcourt, went to pass the ball, and I actually followed the ball with my eyes, so I didn't see what happened afterwards.
And here it was. This was the handoff to Paul Arcadi. Oh, and there's Mark Delan, that extra motion with that right hand.
Yeah.
Not sure.
I think that's definitely what they got. You saw it, Mr. Eagle Eyes, Vito Lazatin.
I've never been called that before, I'll tell you that. So, Mark Delan, and now his fate is about to be decided by the officials.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. If they were to call that a flagrant 2, that's 2, 6, 7 players.
That's 2 big men.
Not going to be playing in Game 5 against.
Possibly.
Yeah, if it's a flagrant 2, possibly right.
Penalty 1.
So it's a flagrant foul, penalty 1. So Mark Delan will. Well, that's going to be the end of his night. Short stay for him. Paul Arcadi, a couple of free shots coming up. So just another opportunity for the B-Meg Derby Ace Llamados to make this hole deeper.
The free throws for Paul Arcadi.
I remember Magic Johnson talking back in the 80s after the Lakers got blown out by the Celtics. And I think it was like a 39 or a 40-point game in Game 1 of one of those historical matchups. And Magic saying, it's just one game.
That's true.
You lose the game by 1 or you lose it by 40. It's still just one game in a series. So the great thing about a series is you can have a short memory. You just forget it and move on to the next game. What's going to matter for both of these teams is Game 5.
You're right. And that free throw shot, by the way, brought to you by B-Meg Derby Ace Premium Formula. Dito ka na sa Llamados.
That's the double coming in from Mark Pincus.
So Romelu Ducol in now for Mark Pingris, and Pingris, a well-deserved rest for him. And it still amazes me to see how well this B-Meg Derby Ace team, how they played here in this game, how they played well this entire season without Kirby Raimundo.
Yeah. just obviously a very well-coached team, and they've got a great lineup. Honestly, they have a stacked lineup. It's the biggest lineup in the league. But getting lineups like that to play together, to play as a team, getting guys to commit to their roles can be quite difficult. And this team has done that without Kirby, who's, you know, a lot of times we talk about the best player to not win an MVP award.
Simon was hassled on that jumper. Gets it ahead to Jeff Jan, and Jeff Jan really has been the only solid local contributor here for Rain or Shine. He has 15. Turnover, opportunity for Rain or Shine to rack up a few more points. And Rivas not about to give him anything. Final 16 seconds, and we are on our way to a monster matchup this Sunday. A doubleheader, 2 Game 5s. 2 do-or-die situations just like we had today. 1 game to decide the fate for both teams. Well, for all 4 who will advance to the semifinals. As the B-Meg Derby Ace Llamados officially take this game 92-78. And these 2 teams will meet again on Sunday. Impressive debut for Tony Washam, and now over to Dominic Uy.
Thank you, Vito. I'm with Rico Mayer for our best player, 8 points, 14 rebounds. Rico, simula pa lang, nag-start ka dito sa ballgame na to. Right from the start, ang ganda ng linaro nyo.
Isa lang yung mindset namin. Gusto lang talaga namin mag-survive sa league na to. So, never say die. Yun yung team namin. Like from before, from last conference hanggang ngayon, nadadala namin. So, I'm so glad na nagagawa namin ngayon.
Well, tignan naman natin ang game number 5. Anong tingin mo? Ang chance nyo? Panalo ba kayo?
Well, basketball, hindi naman masasabi. Pero, isa lang ang ma-sure ko sa lahat. Gagawin namin lahat ng magagawa namin. Our best.
Alright. Sinabi mo sa akin kanina, may babatiin ka.
Oo, binabati ko yung mga Wong's brothers sa Hong Kong. Saka yung mga taga-Sabang Beach, Puerto Galera. Salamat sa suporta. And sa mom and dad ko, sa girlfriend ko, sa invitation. I love you all. Animo!
Alright, congratulations, Rico. The PBA will be right back after a few messages.